Hello, my name is Jaden, and a couple years ago I wrote a book called The Wingman Book. It was good for what it needed to do. The ideas, at least some of them, still hold up today. However, I was frustrated with how some of the ideas didn't really get across. I also wrote it on a typewriter, which is why some parts are so short in this book. Anyway, this is not totally about the Wingman book. This is about the new version of what a wingman is. The message of this new series I'm doing to outlive the Wingman book. Now for some exposition! I had a very tough thing happen to me, however a very relatable thing, and during that time I felt defeated. However, soon, right after, I built a group of friends who had similar problems to me, who had similar mindsets and wanted their voices heard. We became the Wingmen. That being said, the Wingmen aren't like some sort of "let's make chicks again, absolutely Wingman!" type deal. Trading in the stereotypes of a wingman to bagging chicks to reading philosophy and actually trying to understand the morals it teaches us and adapting it and improving it for our modern world. However, I will get better at actually giving my time to studying philosophy. However, the wingmen are still quite the romantics. But over the years, instead of jumping in the water and making mistakes, you should understand the mistakes in the past and know what you've done wrong and improving on them. Believe me, I've been in the water. It's not good. Anyone can be this new version of what it means to be a wingman. I want it to be a movement, and these videos will serve to input my thoughts on the world and why people act the way that they do. We are so interesting and complex, even we get confused on who we are. Most people don't understand themselves, at least not all the way. I know I sure don't, but if you watch my videos and participate in my movement, you are already on the stepping stones to understanding who you are. At least you're gonna sure try. And already it's gonna be a long journey to understanding this thing called life. In the original Wingman book, my movement was kept a secret, but now I want my movement to be loud, proud, and not shroud. Is that the correct meaning of the word shroud? I don't know. It's gonna be worn as a badge of honor for people willing to pave a new way of living life, respect towards one another, building healthy relationships, and understanding each other. We live in a world where people who flex what they think is stereotypical masculinity and what people think is stereotypical femininity, two boxes of people. However, people are not boxes. People are much more complex and complicated and irrational. Gender roles are going to be something that I will talk about a lot on this channel, as it is one thing that people will use a lot to characterize themselves in. I believe understanding the personality traits that are forced on us at birth and the ones that we gain along the way to be very enlightening way to learn about the inner self. But keep in mind, these are my ideas and theories on the world, and if you're saying this, I would love for you to share them with me along the way. So welcome to the Wingman Show, where we talk about love, pain, and philosophy. Also, I'm a nerd, so I'm gonna make a lot of pop culture references. Sorry, not sorry. I will see you in the next one.